Hi, good morning. Today was a really wonderful green day. I was able to end Friday on a really positive note. Now I can head into the weekend feeling super confident about the week that I've had. This morning, I was able to capitalize on $81.20. And so far, that puts me up about $112 on the week. I believe that today was my most profitable trading day that I've had since being live in my Roth IRA. So I'm feeling really positive about that. Today, there was a lot of opportunity to make money on WHLR, and that was the stock that I ended up making the most money on. The one con I would say of today is that I left profit on the table. What I've noticed is it's really hard to be focusing on accuracy and then also be focusing on maximizing profit. It feels like there's a happy medium that I'm trying to find, but right now I think the most important stat to be working on is accuracy. So if there's a little bit more profit left on the table, I'm not going to make a big deal about it, but that is something that I'm definitely keeping in mind and I'm trying to maximize to the best of my potential. Now I'm going to walk you through the 10 trades that I placed this morning.
All right, here are my trading stats on TradeZella. We've got today's trades listed right here and the profit of $81. You can see that this, out of all of my live tradings, today was the highest trading day I've had. If we look at the week view, we will see that my trading stats for this week have improved so much. We are green $112 on the week. Angel number trade win percentage, I'll take it. This actually is the stat that I still need to improve. I am aiming for 50% or higher for my accuracy. But my profit factor is looking really excellent, 1.45. 75% of the days I am green this week. And my average win to loss trade ratio is looking really good as well. For every $15.20 I make, I'm losing $8.37. So TradeZella isn't showing the accurate entries and exits that I placed this morning. It's showing me entering and exiting at price points that the price never even went to. So we're not able to look at those graphs for a reference point this morning. I'm going to reach out to them and see what's going on their end. But I'm just going to walk you through the areas that I entered and exited for this stock. And I'll show you my profits from both of my stocks this morning that I traded. Made $70.73 on WHLR, and then I made $10.66 on QCLS. Let's look at WHLR right now. The first entry I took on this stock was around here. It was in the 560 range. I was looking for the break of 6. And I think I tried to enter for that break, but it rejected. And so I got filled at 566, I believe. And I held and I sold at around 582. So I didn't really hold too long. That was a very quick scalp. But I got a bit of this green candle right here. And then when the price was creeping back up here, I got in again. And I was able to capitalize on like a really solid move. It was around 30 cents. But obviously, as you can see, 30 cents isn't even close to the potential profit that was on the table right here. So I missed out on over $1 worth of extra profit that I didn't take. And that's been just kind of an example of another day where there is a huge move. And I knew it was going to be a huge move and I didn't hold for it. But, you know, when you're looking at accuracy and that's what you're focusing on, you really do want to take your wins and take your profits off the table. So I did get a move up in here, but obviously did not get the full extent of that move. I probably exited around here and then it continued so much higher. Then I did get a little bit of a scalp right here. But the last trade that I took was by far the most profitable trade that I took. And I was keeping in mind that this time I had missed out on quite a bit of profit. So this time I was really wanting to hold for as long as I could because I really felt like there was going to be quite a surge. So the last trade that I took was around 819 and I entered at 635. So we entered right here and I exited up at 681 for half of it and then I exited at 698 for the second half of it. So that was a really good exit. I exited almost the full bit of profit I could have taken on that. How did I know that? I have no idea. I think I was just trying to hold for a push up to 7, and once it got near that, I just wanted to get out, and apparently that was the right response. I mean, I am looking for like the half whole dollar exits and entries, but sometimes it doesn't work like that, and sometimes it goes way beyond that mark. So you just can't know, but I got really lucky on that. So yeah, those are my trades this morning. And I had QCLS. I'll pull that up really quick, but it's not really much worth looking at. I did make a quick $10.66 on it, and this was my first trade, so it was nice to break the ice. So a move like this, I have been very wary of, especially this week. I have noticed in reviewing my trades that I will get in on this first leg up, and I'm often losing on that. I'm just kind of getting in willy-nilly and seeing what happens. But I've really tried to pump the brakes on that, and I saw it moving up. I wanted to get in, and I was like, no, we have to wait for a retracement on the 1-minute chart. And so that's what I waited for. And I saw this retracement, and once we passed here, I got in and I got out really quickly up here. I don't think I profited. I don't think I took the most profit I could. Got in at 9:22 and 9:16, and then I got out at 9:28 and then at 9:32. So actually, yeah, I probably did capitalize on as much profit as I could. So I did really max out that, and then I saw that it flushed, and I was no longer interested in the stock, especially at this point when I saw that this red volume bar was higher than this green volume bar, and especially after we lost more than 50% of this initial pulse up. I really felt like once we dipped below here, we were done for the day. So I did a really good job of taking my first trade, breaking the ice, and then walking away. In fact, I went and made like a hot lemon water and fully left the charts until I heard an alert on WHLR, and I came back and I was patient, and then I took my next couple trades. So these were the trades that I took this morning, and I am excited to go into next week feeling very confident and feeling very disciplined and feeling very careful. I'll be back on Monday and check in on how trading goes then.